Many times I've been asked to describe Jerry Walker. He was a cop's cop. When you were in trouble and you yelled for help or you looked over your shoulder, you wanted Jerry Walker there with you. And that was the kind of person he was. He was the go-to guy. We truly miss him.
Jerry Walker was, above all, a public servant. The title or nomenclature of servant leader has been popular over the past few years, but before that was popular, Jerry was a servant leader. He truly embodied serving the community.
So the first time I saw Jerry, just noticed how professional he looked just from the get-go. He stood, very proud in his uniform. Hair was always cut nice and high and tight, and boots were always polished. So I was very impressed by him, just by first looking at him. And then once I got to know him, he and I, we hit it off really well. He sort of became a mentor towards me and I to him as well.
I truly believe that the thing that Jerry loved the most about being a police officer was helping people.
So we all get in the business for helping other people out. But I think Jerry took it to a next level. He would truly follow up with individuals that he would come into contact with that were in bad situations and try to guide them. He always believed every single person had a second chance, regardless of what they did. And so Jerry would take it upon himself in order to make sure that they're still headed down that path.
My name is Lexi Walker, and I'm Jerry Walker's daughter. I would say that he loved making positive impacts in other people's lives. I mean, I heard a lot of stories from him about things that he did on the job, but he was always smiling whenever people would call him later on in life about what he did for them and thank him for putting them on a better path and helping them, and it just warmed his heart.
I was on the patrol division whenever Jerry was an SRO here at the high school, and Jerry would always have a rapport with the students where you could tell they respected him and they actually accepted him as, kind of like a peer in a way, but there was always that definite line where, he was professional and they respected his authority here. He truly bridged the gap between the student population and law enforcement.
The naming of the new middle school, Jerry Walker Middle School, is just really huge. People come and go. Citizens leave our town, new citizens come to our town, and they don't know the Jerry Walker story. I think that's why it's so important to see that name up. They can drive past that school every day. Students are going to come there, and they're going to learn about Jerry Walker and what he did for our community, what he stood for.
He was a very proud public servant. He was a proud member of the United States Army. He was a proud member of the Little Elm Police Department. He always wore his uniform spotless, boots polished, and he always did the right thing to the best of his ability. And I think that's what he would want to instill in anybody at this school.
It makes me and my family very proud and happy to see that his legacy is going to live on through the school and to the students, and to hopefully carry on to them to put them on a better path throughout their lives in the future.
All right, well, unless you got anything else, then we're done.
No, I thought hard about, and I thought about the school being named after him. What would he want to say? And it would all be about the kids. Hey, do the best you can. Be the best you can. He made us sick because he was constantly, hold on, guys, I got to go talk to this guy. Come on, we got stuff to do. So what I said there was really true, that he would constantly interrupt. We would be on our way to do a surveillance or an interview or something else, and he would have to pull over because there was some kid on a bike that he knew, and that was truly who he was.